Hey guys, so I'm going to show you today how to color your hair extensions. So obviously what you're going to need is your hair extensions, and this is mine, and all you need to do is don't wash them or anything, keep them dry, and then just brush them out, individually. I already did that. And then you're going to need, put that to the side, and then you're going to need your hair color, which I'm matching to my hair that I just did, which is the L'Oreal Excellence High Color Highlights in the color Magenta. So I'm just going to use one tube right now. I might need more. And then I also use the Developer, which is by Salon Care, also from Sally Hansen's. And this was like $4, I think. And I think the hair color was like $5. And I just got the Developer in 10, but you can use 10 or 20. 20 is going to be stronger, but this, I just went with 10, whatever. And then you're also going to need the aluminum foil to wrap your extensions in to keep them nice and dry, and then also a mixing bowl and a hairbrush. You can use pretty much any bowl you have that you don't really use to eat in. So yeah, so the first thing we're going to do is, like I said, brush out your extensions, and you don't want them wet. You want them to be as dry as possible. So I'll just go ahead and give them a quick little brush again, and then get your aluminum foil. Get a big piece. Let's see. Put it down the counter, and now you have that there while we wait. Okay, so that's how it's going to look when you set it up. And now all you're going to do is take your bowl and your brush, open up your color, and take off the little tube, and then flip the cap over. There's like a little pointy thing. Flip the cap over and stick it so that way you can open up your thing, your little hair color, and just give it a few twists. Okay, you can see it pierced it. So now we're just going to squeeze the hair color out. And just like, you want to make sure when you're putting that like little piercer thing in, like you really want to twist it a couple times, because if not, it's going to be really hard to squeeze all this out. And you don't want to fold this, because then you can like rip it and then it explodes everywhere, and that happened to me and that's not fun. So just keep squeezing all your hair color out. I'm going to try to make this video really quick for you guys, so here we go. Okay, cool. So all our hair color is in there. Twist this back on and put it in the box. Check it out. So there's the hair color. And you want to do this somewhere where you can have like the window open or something, because it is very strong smelling. So it's supposed to be like evened out. So like this is a 1.2 ounce, so you would double that for the Developer. So you're supposed to put 2.4 ounces. So if you have a measuring cup, go ahead and measure that out. But I'm just going to kind of eyeball it because I'm being lazy. So I'm just, so you can see this, I'm just pouring my Developer in. And that's actually a little bit a lot. So let me get a little mixing mixer. So I use this one, and if you use this, like in your Developer and stuff, don't use it to cook. So you don't want that. No matter how clean you get it, just get a new one. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix this all up. And because it is a red hair dye, it's really thick and lumpy, so you really want to get all combined. So I'm just mixing it. I'm going to add more Developer. Okay, so keep mixing it until it's all combined. And I might be putting more or less of the Developer in. I'm not really sure. I'm just eyeballing it until I see it the way I want it to look. Okay. Alright, that's a lot. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit more Developer. Almost. Okay. I almost have it the consistency that I want it to be at. But if this is your first time doing it, I would definitely just go ahead and measure the 2.4 ounces out first, and then kind of look at it. And like, if you've never colored your hair before, you kind of want it to be liquidy, but you don't want it to be like ultra liquidy. Like, you want it to be able to stay on the hair when you're painting it. So just measure it out and then kind of eyeball it if you need to add a little bit more or not, but if you measure it, you'll be fine. I just like to add a lot of developer so I have more product. So that's what I'm doing. And Sally's right now actually has a deal going on where if you buy 2 of the hair colors, you get 1 free. So that was perfect for me because I needed some extra for my extensions. Okay, so this is good enough. I'm just going to grab a napkin too. So, moving on. What we're going to do now is just paint our extensions. Okay, so get your brush. So you have your extensions laying down. You're just going to begin dipping it in and painting your extensions. And go as close to the root that you can. And don't worry, if you get a little bit on, like, if you're wearing clip-in extensions, like I have clips here. I don't know if you can really see them. But don't worry about getting on the clips. Like, it's okay, no one's really going to see that. You'd rather get all the way up to the roots. That way you don't have, like, a weird blend of colors, depending on what color you're dyeing your hair. So just do that. And then go ahead and paint all the way down. Make sure you get the roots as well, or the tips. And it doesn't have to really be perfect, you just, with the brush, it's going to help a lot to kind of like spread it all out and everything. So you're just doing that. And then, once you're done with this side, you want to flip it over and do the other side. And I mean, if you don't really need gloves, but I mean, it'll be helpful if you're a little clumsy. You don't want that to stain your hands or anything. So go ahead and repeat this process on the other side. And then if you want to, once you're done painting it, you can go ahead and put it on a new piece of foil. But I'm just going to keep it like this. So I'm going to put a little bit more on the side. And then when you're done, all you want to do is either, like I said, put on a new piece of foil and wrap it up, or keep it on this, which I'm just going to fold it in half. Fold it in half again, and then in half again. And then set that to the side, and then do the rest of your extensions. And then let that process for at least 25 minutes. And then open it up and check it and see color-wise, obviously it's going to look red because the dye is red, but just kind of look at it and see if it looks a little bit different, like the dark hair and everything. If it's ready, then go ahead and wash it, and then if it's not ready, then go ahead, fold it up and let it sit for a few more minutes, and then I will show you guys how you rinse them out and everything. So thanks for watching. I hope this helped. Thanks, guys.